Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 408 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Sally. And she writes, I worked on registration for my prelude this weekend and practiced one of the hymns. I also worked on the beginning pedal studies day 5 and review days 1 through 4. These are a struggle for me because I am trying to following the pedal markings and am not comfortable with thirds. I don't usually want to do them with the same foot, either toe, heel or heel toe, as I am not very accurate. The pedal studies are forcing me to work on that technique. I also tend to not use my left foot on the upper right side of the pedal board, so I'm working on this as well. Sally is our total organist student, and this question I asked at the end of the day what was she working on, and she apparently is struggling with playing thirds with the same foot on the pedal. What do you think, Aušra?
I think many of us share the same struggle. Is it easy for you to play thirds with one foot?
If I play without my shoes, yes, it's very difficult because you need heels, right?
Yes, but I think that, of course, you need shoes. I couldn't agree more, but it also depends on how long your foot is. You have longer feet in general, so I think it's probably easier for you. I don't have such a long foot, and sometimes I struggle with playing thirds too.
Right.
Because how will you extend your foot? It's impossible.
Exactly.
Unless you buy, bigger shoes, but then you might lose them on the organ bench.
A basketball player might play easily a fifth, right, on the organ with his size.
Well, true, but I think he or she will have another problem, would hit probably a few keys at the same time.
And probably the bench will be too low for him.
So all of us are different and all we have to adjust to the organ.
But what I liked about Sally's report is that she doesn't give up easily. And if it's something doesn't come easily, she practices repeatedly. And I think one more issue is with playing thirds. Why is it more difficult than playing seconds? Is because you have to move your ankle even more with thirds, right?
That's true. Ankle flexibility is a problem for some people.
And with practice, flexibility improves, which means that it should come easier with time for Sally and others who are struggling with this.
Yes, I thought about a funny, thing when you said that flexibility will improve with practice. I thought of what will happen if you will break, your ankle if you try too hard to practice.
It's the same as with stretching in the morning or in the evening. If someone does any kind of stretching like Pilates or yoga, if you try too hard, then it's not healthy.
Yes, and I think that it's always harder to practice in the morning. The same as, to do physical exercises in the morning. Because on one hand, you are all fresh, but your body is very stiff in the morning.
Right. Physical activity tends to go easier in the afternoon. That's why singers don't like to sing their pieces in a public setting in the morning.
That's because the voice is still sleeping for a few hours after you wake up.
You might even notice my voice today. It's sleeping still.
Well, it's okay. It sounds okay for me. Well, I wanted to discuss another issue, about this question about pedal exercises. Do you think they need to be polished, like 100%, each of them?
Maybe, let's say 70% is quite enough, not 100, because it's technical exercise, right? It's not like a finished organ composition which you could play in public or to yourself, which with satisfaction, artistically pleasing manner. No, it's just an exercise which leads to a better technique. And I always think that technique exists for a person and not the other way around. Not a person exists for technique. And if something is really, really uncomfortable and feels unhealthy, you have to either adopt it or just skip.
Yes, that's what I thought too. Because these are not, repertoire pieces, these are just technical exercises to help you, to improve your technique. And even when you choose the repertoire for yourself, you need to sight read it through and see if it's, if it's possible for you to do, if it doesn't have some goals that you cannot reach yet.
Because for some people, their palm flexibility or reach is greater than others, and they could reach more than an octave easily. And for some, they barely reach an octave. And if such piece has wide intervals or double thirds, double six, then thick texture makes playing very difficult for small hands.
True, so you always have, to check things.
But maybe early music is your strength then. Maybe trio sonatas would sound wonderful for you because each hand only takes just one voice.
Well, and there are, later compositions that need such a playful technique, sort of small technique.
True. Okay, guys, we hope this was useful to you. Please send us your wonderful questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Osha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Osha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Osha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.